All right, guys, SombraDelPiso back once again. We are, we're in Kosovo, man. Anyway, we're gonna just try to find what else there is to do around here. We just climbed up that long hill and we found a calisthenics gym for the first time in the Balkans, which I'm pretty happy about. So, you know, I had to get a workout in, feeling my lats and my biceps bulging. So now I'm gonna try to figure out what is there to do in up here, you know? Okay, Premiere. Let's go. What is this? This is a scanner. Biometric scanner. You are not Kosovan. You cannot walk across the street. Imagine. Oh, what the? 10 seconds. How did they give us 10 seconds? No way. It's like it definitely has you brisk walk across the street. So it's exercise for you. So if you don't make it, you just get ran over. So you either have to briskly walk or run across the street. Okay, it's cool, man. Look at this. SombraDelPiso. Hopefully you'll remember that. Maybe he's from España. What's going on, person? Oh, England. What part of England are you from?
London.
Nice. I used to live up north, Hertfordshire. Kind of sucks. Yeah. Leeds. So much more north. Yeah. It's good to meet you guys. Probably all the way down here. No, I don't. This is my only day here.
YouTuber.
Yeah, YouTube. SombraDelPiso, that's my name.
Nice.
But no, I took my car. I'm staying in Tirana at the moment. Yeah, this is Albania.
Albania,
Yeah. So I drove over like 3 hours just to check out Kosovo. Tomorrow I'm leaving to go back to the States.
Oh, really?
So yeah.
Did you go to Skopje, North Macedonia?
No, I didn't. No. I just stayed in Albania. So I was driving around. I went like up north, west, south, beach town. It's nice. It's interesting. You got to know a little bit of Albania. No. Albanian, the language.
Where's the best place, like in the Balkans, to visit?
That was my first time in Albania. Wow. So I have no idea. But no, not in Europe, because I lived in England.
Okay.
Yeah. And I lived in. I went to France for a little bit. I did Germany. So I've done Europe a lot. But I don't know. Albania is cool. It's cool. It's a little bit of a mixed bag. Just because, you know, they'll definitely tell that you're not Albanian. Yeah. So you get stares, especially like on my end. But it was cool. Right. No, it's all good. But I learned like some phrases, so I was good. I was all right. Cool people for sure. Are you guys just coming here for the first time?
No, we do trips all over. These two.
We went to Skopje in North Macedonia.
Okay.
We've spent 2 nights there.
Nice.
We're here for 1 night tonight, and then we fly back tomorrow.
Oh, to Leeds.
Back to London.
Oh, London. Leeds. Okay, fair enough.
Anyway,
Nice to meet you guys as well. SombraDelPiso. Sombra is Spanish. SombraDelPiso, if you remember.
Yeah.
SombraDelPiso.
Yeah, for sure. Guys, cheers. So met some lads from England. It's always nice. It's always nice, man, because these guys are pretty cool. You know, yeah, the lads, you know. As with most places, you know, the women tend to be a little bit more reserved, a little judgmental and everything. So there's that. But yeah, it's usually the lads that are, you know, are a little bit more open, you know, as you could see there, So they came from this direction. I should have asked where they came from, because it seems like, or maybe they were just lost and they were just exploring, you know what I mean? That's probably what it was. Yeah, man. Interesting stuff. It's nice to know. See, the thing is, like, you see, these lads are traveling, and I think a lot of British guys do that because they're so close to everything. If they want to go to Albania, it's maybe like 30 pound, 40 pound, right? If they want to go to Georgia, which is a little farther, okay, 90 pound. You know, everything, all of Europe is just in there, you know, it's an oyster. Europe is their oyster. They can go anywhere they want for a reduced price. The United States, I mean, sure, we have like all the climate differences. If you want something a bit more cold, I guess you can go to Canada, where it's not too far. If you want something a bit more warm, you can go down south to Miami and whatnot, to Florida and Texas. So I get that, I do understand, but it's like the same. Nah, if you're coming from, it depends. If you're coming from New York, for example, and you're going down south, yeah, it's going to be a completely different mindset. You know, people in Texas, right? If you're going to Texas, people are going to say hi to you, right? They're going to try to, you know, they're very traditional, which is good. You know, ultimately being traditional, even though they're a little, you know, the ideas of being traditional sort of coincides with being separate from, you know, people that doesn't seem like they're part of their tribe. They're very respectful regardless. And if you respect them, then they will overlook that in many cases and invite you to join the tribe. So it's all about respect. It's all about paying homage, right, to the cultures that you go to. New York, in another example, and the opposite example, is if you don't look a certain way, you don't believe the same what they believe. If you if you you know, make people, if you I guess strike a chord with some people, then oh no, I can't talk to you, don't want to get involved with you, and so you'll never be invited in the tribe. And usually it doesn't get that far. They don't let you get that far when you're outside of the tribe in New York and, you know, places like you know, liberal like California and whatnot. So they don't even let you come into the tribe. They just sort of do they judge you off of how you look, and then you move on from there. So yeah, I don't know. It all depends. I think that's just everywhere. It's nice to go to some traditional societies and whatnot, and you know, get to know people because they're open. That's really what it is. All right. It don't seem like anything's up here. It seems like we're gonna have to go. We're going down a hill, and then we're gonna have to come up a hill again. And yeah. You know what? I have an idea. Let's go to the train now. Let's go to the train now. We're gonna go to the train station now and check that out. Just do a little bit of riding on the train, and then we're gonna take our car. We're gonna go to that mall. What I've been interested in too, seems like it was like that in Albania as well. In here, they have a lot of the people that drive their cars, they have the scent. All right, it's called like Arion X or something. I don't know what that is. They all have it in their cars. I'm like, this must smell like the most beautiful thing on earth, right? Yeah. But or maybe it's just like a conditioning, right? So maybe people sometimes forget what it means to be Albanian, and so you smell that, and then it's like, then somehow it just gives you downloads through your olfactory glands, and you're just like, oh yeah, I remember. Benita, so that's always that's all. I'm just making a joke, guys. I'm just making a joke. Okay, these guys are, well, they have this locked up, maybe because people just come in and just take it. Sort of makes you question why they have that in the first place. But, well, are they going to come outside? They could at least have it inside, so they don't have to go through that whole trouble of opening it every single time and closing it after they serve someone the bottle. The little doggy. Maybe this is where the lads are coming from, that bar. So I could definitely see Kosovo seems like a little bit more modern than Tirana. Of course, with the higher the modernity, or the closer the places are to modernity, I guess, like I was saying before, a lot of the traditions of the inhabitants tend to get lost. And so they become like a carbon copy of a personality, like people in the States, West Europe. It's kind of unfortunate. So, anyway, oh, it's a women's gym. They tried it here already. What happened? It's closed down. Testament to the illogical nature of just doing that. I mean, honestly, look, unless it's because not a lot of people go to the gym anyway. you know? So unless there's a lot of people going to a gym, like, you know, generally in a culture, in a city, if there are a lot of people going to a gym, yes, it is smart. Perhaps it might be a smart idea to have women-only gyms or men-only gyms. The thing is, I think in a case like that, where there's already an abundance of choices that are inclusive to both sexes, it's kind of silly to have, you know, just one gender gym. You know, I think it's limiting naturally. Yeah, I don't think it'll last very long, unless, you know, you're charging a premium per membership, and so you could survive off that. But I just don't think it's a good idea, really. You know, make things for everyone. Okay. Here we go. I think we gotta race again. Hold on. hold on. They're about to give us only 10 seconds to cross. How do you do that? You know? This one gives us 31 seconds. It's strange numbers, right? It's either 10 seconds and then 30. Like, come on. They had the long stretch right here, 10 seconds. How are you meant to? No, it was the other one. It's the other way. Yeah, hey, what's going on? What's up? You are cool, man. I can see myself staying in the Balkans for a while. Once I learn Albanian, invited into the fold instantly. But yeah, it's like, yo, how am I meant to cross that in that length of time? All right, look at this nice view. We're going down the hill again. I think I should cross. Let's cross one time. That's because I think I saw the railway on this side. So we're gonna go get on the railway. This should be fun. I don't know where I'm gonna go, but I'm sure I'm gonna have a good time. Then we'll come back after we've done sufficient exploration, and then we're gonna take our car, get to Pristina Mall. Biggest mall in Eastern Europe. No mamas. Yo, speaking of so I was on the way up here, driving up here. I was just driving because it was like, there was just one straight, it was like, not a straight highway, but it was one route, thankfully, to get from Tirana in Albania to here. And I didn't have to, like, you know, go off route, you know, to go on the side streets and then go back on another autostrada. So on the way I was driving, and then I saw a sign. It's like, if you want, take this exit if you want to go to Mames. I was like, no Mames, they got Mames here. Oh snap. I think it's in Kosovo, but it's crazy. I don't know. I was very excited about that. I had to stop and take a picture. So maybe I'll put it, you know, on the side here when this video actually comes out. But I was like, no Mames, man. They got Mames here. You just see it's like the only Mexican population in the Balkans. It's just a whole group of them. You know, imagine. Oh, man. Is that a seagull? It's a lot of, notice it's a lot less clean than Tirana here. Maybe that's the curse of modernity. There's some places in Switzerland. Switzerland is super modern and it's clean. It's just you know, the people, the constituents have to make an effort to keeping this place clean. I think that's really what it is. Sounds like he need to fix his brakes. A lot of squeaking. So like I said, they use the euro here. How much time do I have left? 15 seconds? All right, that's easy. I just briskly walk. They use the euro here, but I'm gonna use my credit card. It seems modern enough. So hopefully they have card readers. If not, I do have an emergency 10 euro bill I could use. And then I'll, you know, I'll withdraw a little bit more money just so I could replenish my bill stash, or cachet, my bill cachet. The Kosovo flag. It's interesting after a long period of time just seeing like the, you know, the Albanian flag everywhere. You now see Navy. Hey, what's up? What's up? Brita. It's interesting seeing the Kosovo flag. Patos, Chilean lime. Oh my goodness. It made it over here. Patos. It's under a different name though. What kind of bird is that? Ah, it's interesting. That could be like a European starling. Wow, so what we have back home in the States, so disgusting saying that. We have starlings. I think they're European starlings. Maybe they're a variant from those. And because it seems like they have the same behavior too, like, you know, going through garbage, trying to get food and whatnot, all that stuff. So, yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. It could be them because they had the same head, except that one looked like an evolved version, like the it's like the Alola region bird. All right, so anyway, we did the whole trip up there. We still haven't found the Kosovo keychain. I reckon we're gonna find it in the Pristina mall. I think we'll find everything there. If it's the biggest mall in Eastern Europe, it's certainly gonna have everything. You know. All right, we're passing by the cathedral again. Milita. Yeah. Okay. Let's go. I'm interested. I just want to see. We're gonna see the railway. We're gonna see. We're gonna see where they take us. Maybe there are probably multiple lines. Most likely. It doesn't make sense. Baba Burger. 12 seconds across, man. This city, man. Oh, this is where I came down. Hey, what's up? What's up? They're too kind over here, man. They're cool. I'm telling you, you will not see this in New York. You will not. Everyone thinks it's such like a liberal city, which it is. I'm talking about liberal in terms of, I mean, yeah, sure, you could entertain any point of view you want in New York, and you could yell it from the rooftops. But it's like mostly, you know, people that are very, very closed-minded. And so, you know, you'll see like me, like film, and then if they're in a car, they're gonna try to scare you. First of all, it's only liberals doing this. If you, like, I promise, there's a whole, like I keep saying, there's a whole misconception with the points of view of conservatives. I'm telling you, it's completely overblown. Sure, I am not saying that conservatives are not, you know, discriminatory to some degree. They're human beings. Naturally, there's gonna have some level of discrimination or prejudice. But I am telling you that liberals are far worse. They are probably the most racist. And New York is majority liberal, so there you go. There you go. So Anyway, we're on Boulevard Bill Clinton. It's interesting because I think we went to Elbasan and then they had George W. Bush. And George W. Bush adages and whatnot. So there's definitely some stuff I'm gonna have to look up. A gift for you. You think that they'll have the, no. Okay, here we are. What is this? Oh, it's a shop. I thought it was a railway. I thought it was a train. Let's go down here anyway. The Nunkalim shop. I thought it was a train. Oh, I'm thinking the whole time it was the train. Okay, well, I guess it accelerates our decision. We're gonna go to the mall then. We out. I thought it was a train. I'm like, I was so excited to take the train somewhere. Look, it's just a mall. That's it. That's it. No mames. Oh, of course, they got the ATMs over there. Oh, well. All right. Anyway, I was excited. Now it just sort of subsided. We're going to go. We're going to go take the car. We're going to get to the, I was about to say the Pristina Mall. The Pristina Mall. I got an Albanian spot here with the gold trimming. All right, anyway, I'm gonna show you guys a different spot. Once we get to the mall, I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. So stay tuned with me. Stay radiant.